interview me.
Yeah, this is going to be an interview. This is an interview with Paula Hickey of Lodge Mill. So, wanted to get some content and ask you a few questions, or ask you about how you feel about what your plan for Lodge was when you first bought it. How did you come about buying Lodge?
Used to drive past when I worked in Manchester.
But the building really spoke to you though, didn't it?
Fell in love with the engine house. Absolutely just fell in love with the engine house because it's just so beautiful, and it was derelict and nobody was doing anything, and it was just wrong. But I didn't have any money to do anything about it. Then fate intervened.
Like it does.
Like it does. And it enabled us to raise the money to buy Lodge Mill. We saw it up for sale, found out how much it was, went to view it, ran round like a pair of kids.
Yeah. What was that like running around this building like?
Huge, massive building that was just confusing and dark and dingy and dismal, but fabulous.
I do think that you've got a gift for being able to see past what others can't though, because some people would have looked at it and gone, oh my god, this is such too big of a project. You and Martin kind of looked at it and was like,
oh, I could see what it was going to look like.
Yeah.
How it was going to be. I mean, the light that flooded in when we got on the top floor, it was just, stunning.
Incredible. Yeah. And then, like, moving on to that, you bought the building because, as everybody in Middleton would see, over the years, it's not been one of these builds where you've gone to external finance and done a lot of it. It's been sort of an organic thing, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've it's been self-funded. It's been money that we've earned, money that's been donated. It's been a lot of sweat equity. A lot of people have given a lot of hours of their own time just to get it to the point where we were, it was really starting to come together and look like a fabulous building. We had little small local businesses that have been operating out there for a number of years. We had a couple of artists that were based there. We had a fabulous music party venue. It's just, we've grown this community that we didn't have before. And yeah, we were giving something back to Middleton as well. We were giving them a really special building.
Yeah, and it's been a real labour of love, hasn't it? Like, with everybody that's got involved with it, everybody's just fallen in love with the place, and, you know, it does feel like a real community.
It's magical.
It is, it's magical, and it's still magical now. So, we're going to go to, obviously, a few weeks ago, we had a tremendous comedy night, didn't we? We had an absolutely amazing evening.
Night. It was so fun. The comedians were brilliant.
Super. So, we locked up and left.
Packed up, said good night to the mill, said we'll see you in the morning, because we were back the next day. And then, rudely awoken at 6 a.m. to news of a fire.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it, just could not believe it.
No.
And didn't stop shaking for about 4 days.
No.
It was just horrific.
It was horrendous to see it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it does feel like, it sounds stupid to say it, but it does feel like somebody's died. It's like grieving a loss, isn't it? Because it was such a big part of our lives. And
it's just been a massive part of everyone's lives for the last 7 years.
And
we eat, slept and breathed the mill.
Yeah, and, you know, and championed in it, and nobody's championed that mill more than you and Martin have, with all us behind you, sort of like, you know, helping to push it along, cheerleading you along, yeah. So, I mean, obviously the shock of it happening, you know, just want to talk people through really, because at this point the fire had taken most of the big mill down, hadn't it? And
then the demolition.
Then it had to be, the demolition had to happen to sort of make it safe. But the one defining sort of, or the one chink of light in it was that the engine house
survived again.
Survived again. You know, a bit of smoke, water damage, a bit of fire damage. Obviously, it's taking money to get that back into a state where it can be used for the community again.
It's taken an awful lot of money. It's taken an awful lot of people's time as well. we couldn't even get into the gardens at the front of it because the demolition work, they'd knocked a lot of the brick into the gardens. They've destroyed a lot of the plants and other sort of bits of furniture and things that we had in the garden. But, you know, again, thankfully, we've had about 40 people over 3 days came down and just shifted bricks. And
it's been amazing. All the fire service as well.
Fire brigade came down and shifted a load of bricks. And we actually, it enabled us to then just get into the engine house to see just how bad it was. Because you were having to climb over loads of bricks to try and get in, and it was really impractical. Yeah, I can't climb.
No. And sort of, and I mean, really, it's a good job that you have got such the vision to sort of be able to sort of see what this is going to look like again, because like for the volunteers, I mean, we've all been championing behind you, but like for me, I had my business there as well, and there's been days when I've been like, oh my God, I don't know how we're going to do this, but your vision has actually made it a little bit better for us to say, well, actually, no, she can see it's going to happen and it's going to look like this, we've just got to keep going. Yeah. And it's kind of important for somebody to have that vision in a project.
I dream big.
You do dream big.
I do dream big.
And also for the community to see that somebody's got that vision, because they know that what's coming is going to be amazing.
It's just going to it's never going to look the same. Sadly, she's never going to be as big as she once was. But she's going to be just as beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's going to be such a fabulous creative space that people are just going to come and enjoy and want to be part of, and we want to welcome people into that space and really create something special, so very, very special in Middleton, because Middleton deserves it.
It does. So talk a little bit about what you would like to do with the building in the future. What is your loosely, nothing set in stone, is it?
No, nothing ever is. Because the old saying about if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And I did tell her my plans, and she laughed a lot. We want to try and we obviously want to save what's left. We managed to save the engine house, and we've everyone's cleaned and it's been redecorated, and she's just waiting for a new flooring to go down, and then we'll be back up and running. The main mill building is down to just the ground floor. Walls are still upright, apart from the back where we've got more of the walls still upright, and the fabulous chimney, which looks incredible.
It does look incredible.
So we're hoping to take it back up to engine house roof height if we get the right planning permissions and so on, and we get the right support from the council, because that's really key. We really need the council support.
Yeah, and because community support as well.
We know we've got the town behind us. We know we've got that community support just from the outpouring of love and empathy and just sheer determination by everybody around Lodge Mill to just like, we're going to save this and we're going to do it. So we know we've got that behind us, which we're immensely grateful for. We just need support from the council.
Yeah.
And she will be amazing. She'll be back up to first floor level, so we can have businesses again on the ground floor, and hopefully residential on the floors above.
Yeah, like work-live spaces as well.
Yeah. But she'll have a central courtyard in the middle.
I'll put a picture up so that they can see what we're talking about.
Yeah,
that's important.
Yeah.
But it sounds absolutely amazing the way that you was describing it, about that there'll be little ginnels and shops on the ground floor.
It's kind of we're just going to create a little bit of whimsy and add some more magic back into it, and just make it a place you want to come and explore.
Yes.
It's going to be green. It's going to be so green. There's going to be so many plants and flowers and trees. It's just going to be amazing. It's just going to be a beautiful space where you can come, you can sit by the river, you can breathe.
I mean, that's one special thing about our side, if you like, of the town centre, is that we have got that sort of river bit at the front there, and it is like we call it the forgotten quarter, don't we? Because historically, for a lot of time, it's been forgotten. But I do think that Lodge was the first sort of big push to sort of get people back over to our side of the town centre.
Yeah, it was a beacon. When they put the dual carriageway in, they divided the town centre in half.
Yeah.
And we were very much the forgotten side. People didn't realise just how many shops and businesses that were happening on our side of the town centre, everyone always goes, oh, it's just Middleton Gardens. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a much larger town centre. There's many businesses on our side that people should come and, you know, have a look round and see just what is available to buy. It's not all Tesco.
Yeah, it's not
all Tesco.
So that's the plans going forward. So in order for people to help, what can we ask people to do?
We've still got a GoFundMe. Got a GoFundMe. If you don't want to donate, or you can't donate through the GoFundMe, there's people down at Lodge Mill every day. There's always somebody around. If you know, we also need volunteers to help. There's a lot of bricks that need picking up, and there's still events that we're putting on. We're still hoping to do a duck race at some point on the river, because we love duck racing.
Because Historic Cheapside is part of the Mill family, isn't it? And that's our community group, which does quite a lot of gardening and does a lot of community events. So we'd love people to come and help
and get involved.
With that as well.
There's always cups of teas and biscuits available.
Absolutely.
Well, biscuits are a bit.
Well, you have to fight. You have to fight for the biscuits.
You have to fight for your right to biscuits.
But we are, we're a welcoming group, and if anybody wants to come down, lend a hand. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. We're going to put Millstock on again this year, the free music event.
That's June the 27th.
Yeah, which showcases loads of local bands. We've got such a talented town. We've got so many people in the town that just
the music, the art and the music in this town. I just don't think people realise how talented.
Yeah, I think people
Middletonians are.
I think people think a lot of it's not for them either. When you talk about art, and people go, "That's not really for me." But just come and have a look. Come and have a look at some of the artwork that's been done. Some of it's really accessible. Some of it you look at it and go, "I don't know what that is," but that's fine, because you're not, it's all about exploration and journeys, and expand your horizons. Come to Lodge Mill and we'll surprise you.
Yeah. And the same with the music. It's not all just indie, is it? People think, oh, it's all just indie music. It's music for all the generations, and it's really good fun. Isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We've got such a great venue. Come and enjoy the venue. Yeah. So going forward in the immediate future, obviously the ice cream shop suffered major damage, didn't it?
Just a little.
And we're actually on the way to sort of get some stock now, because we're going to Mayfest this weekend.
We'll be at Mayfest on Bank Holiday Monday, the first Bank Holiday Monday in May. It's in St Leonard's Square. Yeah. The ice cream shop will be there on tour again, like we do every year. And there's going to be a big tombola as well that's been organised to try and raise some funds for the mill. So please come down. Just come down and say hello, with nothing else. It's just always nice to see people and have a chat. Yeah. I'm very good at chatting.
And you support, even with liking and sharing our posts about the mill, because it gets the word out there. Liking and sharing the Engine House posts of events that we put on is really helpful.
Just tell your friends and tell your neighbours, and just say, have you been down to Lodge Mill? Have you seen what's going on there? Because we really do have something special for the town. People are always saying there's nothing going on in Middleton. There's loads going on in Middleton. You just have to dig a little to find out. Yeah.
And then just lastly, on that note, just before we finish, because we're probably going to be lost now, we just want to thank Jack at the Britannia in Middleton Gardens, Callum from the Crown, and Alex from the Boars for putting a superb fundraising event on this past weekend. We really, really appreciate it, don't we? It was a fantastic event, and
the guy from the last band, Last Race Home, he was instrumental as well. His name escapes me. Sorry, menopause. He was really instrumental in putting it on. Yeah. So thank you to everybody.
Thank you to all the artists who came and donated the time. They were absolutely brilliant. Once the Engine House is up and running, you're more than welcome to come and play at the venue, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yeah. Coolest venue in town.
But we do love the Boars. The Boars is the oldest venue. We're the coolest.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for tuning in and joining us, everybody. It's over and out from Paula and I.
Lost somewhere.
Somewhere in town.
Yeah, somewhere in Manchester.